O'Donnell, a Taoist, to fight for her beliefs, and Pierre Reeves to fight for the legalists. Tonight, I, as usual, will fight on the Confucian side.
Woo!
Hello, everybody!
I'm your biggest fan!
Hi. Let's give a hand for our two visiting debaters, Pierre from the QRU news station and Hannah from the NWR news station.
Woo!
Are you ready to get crazy?
Yeah!
Okay. Okay then, so let's get ready to debate, starting with Hannah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, my opening statement is this. Taoists believe that people should be like water and simply let things flow in a natural way.
That's a very good statement, Hannah, but if you let things flow too naturally, then what happens when you hit a dam or something?
Well, obviously, if you hit a problem, then you have to grow in your beliefs and overcome it.
Pierre, do you also disagree with Hannah's opening statement?
I do.
Because?
I think people should be controlled by the government. You never know if a person could be doing something illegal behind your back.
That's a good point, but have you ever heard of a good karma?
Yeah. I know if you do something nice to someone, but what will happen to you? Blah, blah, blah. All fake.
Well, that is why I think Taoism is so successful, because they have the freedom unlike legalism.
Let's go Taoism! Woo!
If you obey the rules, then nothing bad will happen to you, and you get your freedom.
Well, we have 5 seconds left until we move on to the next debater, which is me.
Okay.
Okay, time's up. My turn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My statement is this. I want to remind everyone that Confucianism is concerned with human virtue and how society can be organized to bring out the best in the people.
Wow, Sophie, just wow. My thoughts on this subject are that if Confucianism wants to bring out the best in those concerned, then why don't they just ignore worldly affairs and try to harmonize life and energy?
Because if you're going to ignore worldly affairs, then why even bother living in the world?
We don't ignore the world. We just don't try to shape it to what appeals humans.
I disagree with Sophie as well. Because if Confucius believed that people should be modeled to bring out the best in them, then why did he make a big deal about his idea, causing everyone to feel obligated to follow in his footsteps?
He was a teacher. He didn't even know that his teachings would be such a hit.
You do realize that before his teachings, China was much more free. I mean, what has he done to help China?
He did tons of stuff. He did tons of stuff. He made the whole country use the same currency, built the Great Wall of China, and did so many more things that I can't even list them all.
That was a legalist party.
Oops, sorry, I got my facts mixed up. He did a ton of stuff. I mean, you remember learning about...
This is a time thing. How much time is left?
Oops, we went 3 seconds over. Here, your turn.
As usual, the best opening statement is saved for last. I'm going to open up by briefly starting the achievements of the legalists. The legalists standardized the language and writing of China. The legalists standardized currency as a copper coin with a square hole in the middle. The legalists unified China. The legalists built a network of roads and canals. The legalists built irrigation to improve farming. The legalists built the Great Wall across northern China to protect invasions. And as I end my opening statement, I want to acknowledge the founder of legalists, Qin. Qin believed that laws were good for controlling people.
Then why didn't he use laws to unite the people who were disobeying him, rather than burning all their books?
He did tons of things to unite them. I mean, he built roads to unite all towns, and he fixed the currency.
I have to agree with him. I mean, do you realize that a ton of information was lost? Information that historians, not only in China, but all over the world, are angry with him for getting rid of. Couldn't he have done something else?
Like I said, he did.
Okay, new subject. When Qin became ruler, why did he feel he should change the system in China so largely? I mean, he even took power from the lords.
It It was just his way of doing things.
He even took land from the nobles.
They had a ton of land, plenty to share.
Fine.
Don't you think it was a little bit major with him getting people to bury an entire army for his grave?
I would want an army to take me in the afterlife, wouldn't you?
Of course not. I mean, it would be nice, but it would also be a waste of human labor.
I agree with Sophie.
The buzzer on my watch just went off, telling me that we're out of time. I would usually have closing statements, but today, sadly, there isn't enough time.
Good
night, China!
And I want to thank Starbucks for this wonderful pumpkin spice coffee. It tastes great.
Reeves, a legalist, to fight for his beliefs. I'm Lillian Simeon. I'm here Then what happens when you're going down the river and you hit a dam?
Well, obviously, if you hit a